Today's challenge, a small dog who really packs a punch.
Savage has gone absolutely bonkers.
He barks.
It just goes on and on and on.
He bites.
I'm getting attacked.
And his owners are utterly desperate.
We need Victoria because we don't want to lose our baby.
In Kent, there's really no denying Heather and Simon love their 4-year-old chihuahua, Savage.
He's got his own little wardrobe of outfits. Mummy, Baba. Best bit about this coat is that we match. You good boy.
But despite the love and the fabulous wardrobe, this little guy is not happy.
Savage!
He's savage by name, savage by nature.
Let go. Got such a horrible bark, it just goes right through you.
It really does get on one's nerves.
Savage barks when anyone knocks on the door, when the post comes through the door.
It just goes on and on and on. I named him Savage as a bit of a joke. He's lived up to it, absolutely.
The only thing worse than this dog's bark is his bite.
It's always me that he bites, and he draws blood, and it hurts a lot.
It also means having friends over is near impossible.
We was like really sociable before we got Sav, and then obviously with his issues now, we can't be like that anymore. They go, oh, he doesn't look savage, and they try and stroke him, and that's when he bites.
Adding to the pain, Heather's reluctant to address Savage's erratic behaviour or even attempt basic training.
I don't like him upset. I'd rather let him just do what he wants.
Whereas me, I like to correct him.
Which puts Mum and Dad very much at loggerheads.
The arguments, 99% are because of Savage.
Savage is my baby. He's probably above Simon.
As soon as we got Savage, I knew that I'd become number 2.
The only thing they can agree on, Savage may be a small dog, but he has big problems.
The worst case scenario is that he's going to bite somebody who's not going to be as understanding as what our friends and everyone else has.
And they report us for having a dangerous dog when he's not really a dangerous dog.
No. We need Victoria because we don't want to lose our baby.
I love Chihuahuas. They may be the world's smallest dog breed, but they have the biggest personalities. They can be quite feisty dogs, but it sounds like Savage is taking this to a whole new level. Oh, hello.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, I see what we're dealing with here. All right.
Would you like to come in? Please be careful.
Offering his standard greeting to visitors, this could go on all day.
Wow. Does this always happen when guests come over?
It does.
What other stuff's going on?
Nipping at the feet as you're leaving the building.
Oh, OK. He's an ankle biter.
If I'm near him and, like, the postman comes, then he'll attack me first.
That's when he bites and latches on.
We don't have people round. We don't go on holidays because no one could babysit him. This is our life.
What would you like me to do?
Well, basically, we'd like...
Want our life back. I don't want the fear of him biting the wrong person and then I've got to get rid of my baby.
Because he, at the end of the day, he is your baby.
These little dogs take their name from the North Mexican state of Chihuahua. Boasting intelligence, agility and charm, this small breed has big dog attitude. Despite a maximum height of around 23 centimetres and weight of only 6 pounds. But they can be a little nervous, especially around strangers. To get to the root of Savage's issues, Victoria wants to observe his typical day, which often goes downhill when the postman turns up.
Whoa. Oh, he's out there. Oh my gosh. Savage has gone absolutely bonkers.
No. So,
It's almost like he's getting a surge of adrenaline. And he explodes.
no.
I don't know how they've lived so long like this, and I don't know how Savage has lived like this as well. I mean, this is stressful for everyone.
Not only is Savage wary of anyone coming in, he's not a fan of his parents going out either.
Right, see you later.
See you later.
Bye, Dink. Bye.
Whoa. That's one way to say goodbye. I mean, you take your life into your own hands when you walk out of this house.
Speaking of which, going for a walk is also complicated.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on then.
Especially when Savage freezes in the middle of the street.
Come on.
Come on.
We've only got, I don't know, 100 yards from home, maybe not even that, 50?
I think he's stubborn.
I think
Okay.
he's scared.
Right. So you end up carrying him
Yeah, I end up carrying him now.
to the park.
Yeah.
And then what happens? You put him down?
And then he still doesn't move, so I just carry him back.
Heather's novel solution, getting Savage his very own pushchair.
And there he is.
Something Simon normally wouldn't be seen dead with.
I don't understand why you don't want to walk your chihuahua in this pushchair. Come on, take over.
It's obvious.
Ah, you see? I love that. You know, Simon, I know I'm laughing, but I'm telling you, he's so comfortable in there. He actually really likes it.
He's happy. He's
He
happier.
is
Yeah, he
happy.
is.
But if you're not going to use it, well, how are we going to walk him then?
It's just one of the many challenges facing Victoria. But the biggest is Heather, spoiling her little prince.
Your home is going to be quieter from now on.
I do understand about this now. Putting him in here to calm him down.
Accept it now.
I do. Yeah,
Accept
I
the pushchair.
I accept this to a certain degree.
The next step in Savage's journey is building his confidence outside the house. But the key isn't forcing him to walk. It's helping this small dog feel safe in a big world.
We know Savage doesn't like walking. He's not being stubborn.
No.
He doesn't feel confident outside. So I thought, well, do a compromise. What about this? Oh. We teach Savage to go into this backpack, and then when we get to the park, we can just take him out, sit on the grass. He can have a little bit of a sniff, and that's the walk. It means that you can go out with your dog and feel safe and secure, and so can he. Can you see yourself walking down the street with this?
I'll give it a go, obviously.
Being up high makes him feel confident, safe, protected.
Even so, it's a process that will take time. The first step is encouraging Savage to see the backpack as his safe place.
This becomes a piece of furniture. And then after a while, when he goes in there, then you sort of start shutting the door and see how he does with it. The training starts here. I want Savage to go in by himself.
Which is where a few treats always work wonders.
You can throw a piece of food like that, and then as he turns back, you go, "Can you get?" Yes. So he's responding to not only my voice, "Can you get?" He's also responding to the hand signal, which you will keep the same. And as he goes in now, a little treat drops in through that top zip. All of this discovering in there as well, this is really good. Because it's all giving him confidence to get in.
But the key is clear and consistent guidance, something Heather's slowly coming around to.
Get in. Just one sip.
Ah.
Now he has to actually work for his mum.
Right, Sav. Come on. Get in. Oh, good boy.
done. That was timely.
Ah, good boy.
Oh, good boy. How did that feel?
No, it feels good. He's actually listening to me.
It's nice to see that Heather's taking more of a leading role.
What you're doing now is you're really being that teacher, not just the mollycoddler. And when you teach him, I'm telling you, he is going to become more secure and more confident. When he's more secure and confident, less barking, less biting your fingers.
Yeah.
It all has this massive knock-on effect.
Yeah.
Even better, the backpack will eventually help Savage conquer his fear of walking in public. Just so long as Heather and Simon stick with the training.
Yay, good. It's a lot, I know. Slow and steady with this. Do you think you can do it?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm amazed at the progress he's made. And if anything, it's just got to bring us all closer together, I think.
That is a very big turnaround from what you thought when I first came here.
Yeah.
You have a lot of homework to do, and I cannot wait to see the progress. Good luck.
Thank you for...
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Giving us our lives back and...
Giving us guidance and
Yeah.
a lifeline, so we can't thank you enough.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Over the next few weeks, Heather and Simon commit to their homework 100%. And the results are staggering.
That one. Good boy.
Less barking, no biting, and they're inviting friends over.
Good boy.
Yeah. Good boy.
Heather's even teaching Savage to do tricks.
Which one is it? Which one is it? That one?
No, well done. He's so much calmer now.
And with his confidence growing, he's now actually walking. All music to Victoria's ears.
Lovely to see you guys and to see Savage sitting there so calmly. How have things been going?
Yeah, very well.
Yeah, really, really well. Yeah, he's a different dog.
No.
We've not been attacked when we leave the door. We've had friends round, and
No.
he went on a walk this morning and made a new friend with an 8-week-old puppy.
Anna, do you like being more of a teacher?
I love it. I feel more motherly, actually.
And Simon, aren't you proud?
I'm speechless, to be honest, because I didn't think in such a short period of time he would actually make progress like he has.
I'm really, really pleased. So just keep going, okay?
Thank you again.
Thank you for your guidance. It's great. Thank you.
Wow. I am speechless. The change in Savage is profound. They put in so much work, and it just shows with guidance and setting kind, humane boundaries, wow, it can really make a whole load of difference. I'm so proud of them.
For the first 7 years of their little lives, Gizmo and his bigger twin brother Widget were the best behaved Yorkies in North London.
Well, Widget and Gizmo were just well-behaved, nice dogs, something that I took for granted.
But then came May the 2nd, 2006, and their little lives were turned upside down.
I pulled into the car park, went into the shop. I left the dogs in the car. It never crossed my mind that it would be the wrong thing to do.
While Debbie was in the shop, a van pulled up. One man jumped out. He smashed the car window, napped the dogs, and then sped off in the van.
I saw the window had been smashed, and I couldn't believe that the dogs weren't in the car.
Most owners never see their pilfered pooches again. But luckily, Debbie had a secret weapon. Dad.
You try to say everything will be all right, even if you don't believe it, because I couldn't believe that, you know, the car had been broken into and just the two dogs snatched.
Dog napping.
It wasn't long before Bruce's fame ensured their story made national news.
You know, a lot of people may say, they're only a couple of dogs, they are a part of Debbie's family.
Within days of the broadcast, Debbie was reunited with her pets.
I must be one of the luckiest people in the whole wide world, and without my father, I wouldn't have got my dogs back.
But Debbie's luck ended there. Although her dogs had come back, they weren't the calm canines she remembered.
Well, schizophrenic is the best description.
Since their ordeal, they've changed from little angels to marauding mutts. They now hate strangers, particularly those with dogs.
Gizmo just wants to kill them.
The dogs also make any visitors to the house feel very unwelcome.
Thank you very much. Sorry about the dogs.
These tiny terriers with big attitudes even go wild when people just pass the house. Debbie's solution? Shut out the world. Partner Richard's sick of the situation.
It's become an absolute nightmare. We live in constant gloom. They hate strangers, they hate fast movement, they loathe children, they don't like men in hats. The list is endless. It's actually probably shorter to give you a list of things that they do like.
I feel that this has changed my life completely and it's taken over my life now. And whereas pet owning is a joy, I absolutely adore it, but I'm in a bad place right now.
With over 12 years dog training experience behind her, Victoria Stilwell's on her way to get to the heart of the matter.
Dog napping is a cruel crime which has become increasingly common and is traumatic both for the dog and the owner. Dogs remember bad things that have happened to them, and if you don't take the time to find out what's upsetting them and deal with it fast, you can have a whole host of problems.
As far as Debbie's dogs are concerned, things have got out of hand. Time for Victoria to observe what life's like behind the closed blinds.
Wait.
Hello. Wow. I don't need to ask what the problem is. Oh. Well, that's a nice little love bite, yes? Okay. Oh, whoa, excuse me. So, when he does jump up at you,
I pick him up
pick him up.
because it's the only way to actually stop him from barking.
Okay. Do you mind if I open the blinds just to see what the reaction would be if somebody walked past? So if somebody walked past. Gizmo and Widget are clearly anxious because they've been through a traumatic experience, but this is madness. Debbie has turned her home into a virtual prison, and if they're going to bark at strangers within the security of their own home, how on earth are they going to cope outside?
Victoria's seen enough. It's time for them to sit down and face some home truths.
I can't imagine what it must have felt like for you to know that your dogs had been stolen. But I believe you are still going through that traumatic experience.
Right.
And what drives me crazy is that those who stole your dogs have made your dogs anxious and have made your life hell. And that's why I want them to stop having such an effect on you. Because why should those people affect your life so badly now that you cannot let go? Why do you blame yourself?
Well, because if I hadn't have gone there that day, that wouldn't have happened.
Don't blame yourself anymore, because I don't think until you get rid of the guilt, you can ever change.
No.
You are inadvertently reinforcing your dog's stressed out behaviour by doing things such as picking them up when Gizmo is barking. It's about taking back control, because when you take back control, your dogs will have some control. Believe me, it's not so much about working with the dogs. It is more about working with you.
Okay. Well, it's quite interesting because you get rid of one lot of guilt about leaving them in the car, but now I'm having to deal with another load of guilt about it's me being the problem, so I'm not very happy about it. I feel pretty bad.
I think that was really hard for Debbie to hear that it was about her. But it's the first step
into forgiving herself and for moving on.
Victoria's dealing with the aftermath of a dog napping, which has affected Bruce Forsyth's daughter as much as her Yorkies. Things are so bad now that Debbie and her partner Richard are even thinking of moving to Spain to start again.
Debbie is blaming herself for everything and living with the guilt, and that's what's holding her back from moving on.
Day one of the training, but Victoria's not starting with the dogs.
Okay. I'm going to introduce you to my friend here, who represents the scum that stole your dogs. And so what I want to do is for you just to hit it and say, I will not be a victim. You do not have power over me. You will not get away with it. Get your aggression out on this, and then we start. How does that feel for you to do that?
Surprisingly good. I'm surprised. I can take on anyone now.
Yeah. Careful, Richard.
Now Debbie's released some of her bottled-up anxiety, Victoria wants to let the light back into her life. For the past few months, they've been living in darkness to protect the dogs from the outside world.
If you keep your dogs in a box while they're here, and they don't see things going in front of the house, when they go outside, it's so much more stimulating for them and they will react more negatively. For now, can we just start by just opening these blinds slightly so that we let a bit of light in? Okay. Oh, it's light. Much better.
But with light comes chaos. Since they were dog-napped, Gizmo and Widget have gone nuts every time someone comes near the house. The dogs are even worse when a visitor rings the doorbell. Will Victoria ever be able to tame them?
I don't mind dogs barking when somebody rings on the doorbell. In fact, I think it's good, it's protection. However, when I want them to stop barking, I want them to stop barking. All right.
Victoria shows Debbie and Richard what's required to shut the dogs up.
Thank you. Richard, thank you. Sit. Very good boys, very good. Oh, that was so clever. Thank you.
That is amazing.
Thank you.
Now it's Richard's turn. By repeatedly ringing the doorbell and rewarding good behaviour with treats, Gizmo and Widget will eventually think of the sound of the doorbell as a good thing.
Good, Richard, that was brilliant.
By the time Debbie has a go, the dogs are responding well.
Excellent.
Sit.
And she's beginning to
Sit.
take charge.
Good boys.
With things going well, Victoria feels confident enough to move on to the next stage.
This is the ultimate test. I have a stranger outside. I don't mind them barking at strangers if you want them to get away from the door, but when you accept somebody into your house, you're saying that person's okay. Don't bark, all right? So this is going to be hard, but I'm going to try and control it as much as possible, okay? Thank you. Sit. Good. Good. Stay. Sorry if Widget moves. Stay. Hi, come in. Stay. Up, up, up. Come in, don't look at the dog. Sit and stay. Now, the person comes in with a treat and a squeaky toy. So actually, that stranger coming in, that's okay, because they come with really nice things. If you could throw the toy to Gizmo and the piece of chicken over to Widget, perfect.
I feel speechless. I can't believe what I've just seen.
I just don't know what to say.
It's not always going to stay like that, though, I have to tell you.
It's
It's not always going to stay like that.
No, but I can see that we can do something.
Yeah.
I can see.
Little dogs. They're fluffy, they're cuddly, and they're very, very cute. except these two. For the past year, Teddy Pom Pom and Prince Louis have turned a peaceful home into chaos. The ringleader is this little fellow. He's single-handedly destroying his owner's marriage.
It's very difficult in the bedroom because the dog won't leave me, basically.
This is Victoria Stilwell. With over a decade of dog training under her belt, she's not afraid to tell it like it is.
You allow that to continue? Frankly, I can't see why you're not sleeping in the other room.
Throughout her career, Victoria's trained dogs of all shapes and sizes. So far, she's never been bitten. But is that all about to change?
Unbelievable. And the more shocking thing is that she allows that behaviour.
Welcome to Wales, with its rolling hills and tranquil valleys. An idyllic home for lapdogs Prince Louis and Teddy Pom Pom. But here in Abergavenny, small is definitely not beautiful. Teddy Pom Pom, a Pomeranian, may be a little fellow, but he's got a monster attitude problem. And since he arrived in the household a year ago, Teddy Pom Pom has been a bad influence on his once placid sidekick, Prince Louis the Pekingese.
I got the worst dogs in Britain. He attacks anyone that comes into the house.
Thanks to Teddy Pom Pom, Mandy and Martin and their children Kaylee and Martin Jr. can't have anyone around.
They've had all my mates. Teddy, several occasions.
He wanted to rip our friend's throat out. But she doesn't visit anymore. They've bitten my friend's daughter. One friend has nicknamed them Evil and Eviler. Hello, lovely.
No one is exempt, especially Mandy's husband, Martin. He's not been able to get near his wife for over a year.
Let me kiss. Yeah.
If it came to me or the dog, Mandy would definitely choose the dog, I would think. The dogs would come first.
His conjugal rights are being seriously compromised. As a firefighter, Martin risks life and limb, but even after an exhausting shift, he can't even get into his own bed.
Martin does get a bit cross when Teddy sort of dominates the bedroom.
Mandy now wants a younger dog in her life. Perhaps that's what it is. I'm getting a bit old and fat, and perhaps want a younger dog.
Teddy Pom Pom.
Not content with hounding Martin out of the marital bed, Teddy adds insult to injury by urinating on his quilt, humping his wife, and nibbling her knickers.
This is his naughty habit. I'm not sure how he's got hold of those, but obviously he has.
Martin's had enough of this ménage à trois. Mandy only has eyes for Teddy. But even she admits there's a problem.
I mean, I did want a lapdog. Not a lapdog that attacks anybody that comes near me.
Help is on the way. 10 years' experience of dangerous dogs means that Victoria Stilwell is perfectly equipped to take on Teddy Pom Pom.
It's typical for small dogs to get away with bad behaviours. If this was a Rottweiler, it would be curtains years ago.
Martin marches Victoria straight upstairs to show her what he has to put up with every time he tries to get into bed.
Good night.
Oh, greatest method of birth control, biggest passion killer ever. Teddy Pom Pom.
Stop it.
Do you have intimate moments? Are you allowed to have any intimate times?
If the child's asleep, yes.
Yeah, if the child's asleep.
And you allow that to continue?
Well, I love him.
Sorry, who do you love more, your dog or your husband?
Well, obviously Mart, but that is my baby.
Sorry, he's not behaving like a baby. He's behaving like a spoilt brat.
What am I going to do with you?
Back downstairs, Teddy is just as aggressive.
Not very often. And actually, you're quite lucky you haven't even been bitten yet. We've bitten almost all our friends, relatives. John, our other neighbour, the other evening came round and, well, he just savaged John. Basically, he left with his hand bleeding quite badly.
I'm quite amazed that nobody's reported a dog bite yet.
Well, I think we've just been very lucky, to be honest with you.
If somebody reports him, you have no choice. He'll be taken away and he could be put down. And this cannot carry on.
No.
The arrival of friends gives Victoria a perfect opportunity to see Teddy and his sidekick Louis at their most dangerous.
Don't put her down. Don't put her down. Don't put those dogs down either.
No, okay, I won't.
How do you deal with a situation when you have your niece around?
It's very hard. In fact, it's quite miserable because we've got to lock them up, make sure that no one goes into the room that they are locked up in, which is very difficult. They cry, they're distressed. I'm on edge because I know they are upset.
Okay, wait a second. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You cry, you're distressed, and they're crying and they're distressed because they're upset. What about your guests?
They may be small, but Pomeranians are renowned for their courage and willingness to take on anyone, whatever their size. Teddy's taken this a little bit too far.
So far, Teddy's got away with it. But one day, Teddy will be labelled a dangerous dog. And they will have no choice but to give Teddy up.
Teddy Pom Pom is a little dog with a big attitude. He's causing a major rift between Mandy and Martin Whiteman.
Martin's got to learn to share me.
He's not allowed Martin to go near his wife for a year. The family are in the doghouse, whereas the pampered pooches get everything their hearts desire, including freshly cooked food twice daily.
The usual meats that I use is sort of a free-flow, frozen type, beef, turkey or lamb. And what I do is I microwave that with a little bit of water.
Do you agree with these feeding methods, or do you think it's a little over the top?
I just think the dog ought to eat what was given to it.
They are my dogs and I know what they like.
Yeah, but either eats it or starves. Simple.
No, it's not, Matt. Who the do you think you are in this interview? I'm sorry, I can't be having that. You have no idea. You know the dog will eat.
You can't swear like that.
Yes, but you were me off, telling me they should eat what they, this is totally out of my dogs. I know what they like. I know what... I'll start with this fork in a minute. No, I don't mean that, but you are winding me up. I'm sorry. You were dictating to me that's something that we've gone over. You know yourself how fussy eater Louis is.
Right.
Louis will not eat. Mom, Louis is a poor eater.
He ate anything. And that's the truth.
But he never had dog food.
Okay.
Why is this all have a go at me? I don't quite understand what's going on now.
This is sort of very telling. The dogs have so overtaken your life and taken attention away from him and onto them. He's annoyed with it, as I would be.
It's the first time that Victoria has seen the extent to which this family are divided over the dogs.
Wherever Mandy goes, Teddy goes. And she loves it. She loves the fact that Teddy loves her because her children have grown up. They've got their boyfriends, their girlfriends, they're going off and doing their jobs. And the dogs are her babies.
Victoria takes Mandy to one side to tell her some home truths.
They're really sort of almost substitutes for the children that have grown up. They're now two new babies, as it were. Do you think you have replaced them with the dog?
Yes, I do. Without a doubt.
So,
without a doubt. They don't sit and catch and cuddle their mammy. They do.
These dogs do. Because they're such an important part of your life, you see yourself more as a mother to them rather than an owner. And they're more babies rather than dogs.
Oh, I know.
And that has obviously contributed to all the problems you've been having.
Yeah, I agree.
Mandy reasserting her leadership will also put pay to Teddy's nasty habit of humping his mistress.
Teddy Pom Pom! Why does he hump my foot?
Actually, it's another way of him exerting his dominance over you. Dogs do that to other dogs to exert dominance. You being a leader and exerting control over him means that he will be less likely to hump you in the future.
But until he's learned his rightful place, Victoria prescribes a quick-fire technique to save Mandy's blushes.
I want you to immediately stand up, go,
Marking territory is another way that dogs assert their dominance, but Victoria's got it covered.
If you're there with him, immediately scoop him up, even if he's in mid-pee, because as soon as you bring his bottom up, as soon as you lift him up, he will stop.
In his old role as pack leader, Teddy guarded Mandy with his life and wouldn't let Martin anywhere near her. It's time for Victoria to put an end to this unhealthy love triangle.
I know the big thing is each time you want to touch or kiss Mandy, Teddy goes for you.
Oh, yeah.
We have to show Teddy each time he misbehaves, he's down on the ground. If Martin goes to touch you and Teddy growls or makes even a little move to go towards Martin, you go and put him on the ground immediately. What we're teaching Teddy is that if you behave, you can sit on my lap. If you misbehave, you're down on the ground. Arm around, lovely. Any bad behavior, put him on the floor right now. Right. Boom. You've got to get it right on the floor. That's it. Try it again.
Good boy.
Okay. That's it. Down. Put him right down.
Come on.
That's a good boy. That's
good boy.
All right. That's it.
Good boy.
It's a breakthrough. Martin can kiss his wife for the first time in a year without receiving a bite. But Victoria's biggest test still remains. Teddy's been dominating the marital bed, and Martin's got the scars to prove it.
I've got something here, and I don't think Mandy's going to like it.
Victoria has firm views on dogs in the bedroom, and that means a big sacrifice for Mandy.
I mean, this is great. Louie's very happy. Tonight, I want you to say night-night, put the beds together in the utility room, close the door, and go upstairs to bed.
But I know he'll cry after me.
Yes. And you allow him to cry, and if he cries for half an hour, he cries for an hour, you allow him to cry, because eventually he will give up. If you give in and don't give him enough time to adjust to this, then all of this will be absolutely for nothing, and Martin will keep getting his face bitten each time he gets into bed. It's absolutely preposterous that that happens. We're demoting him. We're saying you're not in charge of that bedroom up there. That is not your bed. That is the leader's bed. And this is your bed.
I really enjoyed my little cutches with Teddy in bed.
You did, but your husband does not.
Oh, you won then?
It's not that. Okay, it's really not that, Mandy. It's not about him winning. It's about the fact that you've called me here to help with your dogs. That's what I'm doing.
Oh, my baby, I'm going to miss you tonight.
Dare I ask how last night went?
It was really nice. I got to be honest.
What did you think about it?
Well, I could actually hear him. A couple of little sort of yelpy cries, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. I was probably worse than him, but nothing. I don't think anything can be as bad as the first night, can it? Really, it can only get better.
It can only get better.
So there we are. As long as Mart's happy.
Damn right. Best thing ever. Dog was in the right place downstairs.
Hey, hang on, We can have him back, mind.
No, we can't.
We can.
He's not allowed back.
Okay.
Bertie is an absolute handful, isn't he?
Yeah.
Very full-on, hyperactive, naughty. Bertie is so demanding. Shush.
Michelle and Tony feel like they can't go out, so they're prisoners in their own home.
Bertie's behaviour controls my life. Always whimpering, crying, barking. I don't want to live the rest of my life like that.
Bertie needs constant attention, so I'm going to give him 100% of mine to see what's going on. Okay, this is going to be fun.
Come in.
This is Bertie and this is Flossie.
That's right.
Bertie is how old? He's
six.
Where's he from?
We bought him locally. Bertie's a puppy. He was amazing, wasn't he? He was like this big. He was so small.
We used to pop him in our pocket and go up the top woods.
Gorgeous. And we love him to bits, don't we? But he was a handful from them, wasn't he? He was full on all the time. There are a few issues. One is always obsessed with me.
It's almost like he's laser focused on you.
Absolutely.
I often comment there's an umbilical cord that needs disconnecting because it's just so apparent to me.
It's all day and all night.
Huh.
Constantly. He comes between me and Tony an awful lot, you know, when we're close together. If we try and have a cuddle in the chair or a kiss, he's up on us, in between us, jumping on my face, just totally obsessed with it.
Could you do something for me now? Could you just hug? I just want to see what he does.
I mean, we have been married 25 years, so we're, you know, we're not in the throes of passion. But it would be nice.
But now and again.
Now and again.
Might be nice.
But this is constantly. I just think he's become a bit obsessed with me. He acts dangerous. He acts aggressive. Bertie! Very difficult to leave him. The minute I leave the house, he starts howling. It must really annoy the neighbours.
The fear of Bertie barking the house down while they're out has left them prisoners in their own home.
It's got to the point that we don't even go out really anymore. We don't socialise because I don't want to leave him. You know, we have a takeaway rather than go out to dinner. And that's been like 6 years. And we haven't had a holiday in 6 years.
Yeah. You haven't been away or had a holiday or anything
No.
in 6 years?
No.
In a desperate bid to avoid noise complaints from the council, Michelle has to keep Bertie occupied at all times.
From the minute you get up and he's had his breakfast, the first thing he wants to do is have his ball. And he just pesters you to death until you get him the ball, doesn't he? But at 4 o'clock, I've had enough, and I say, it's all gone.
You do it all day long?
Yeah. We've just got used to it now.
Bertie is a crossbreed. He's half Border Terrier, famed for their high energy, good nature, and building strong bonds with their owners. And a half mini Dachshund, originally bred for hunting badgers. These dogs have a very loud bark. So this mix could add up to a dog that will make itself very clearly heard when it wants attention.
You can see I have a monitor up. The camera's directed to the doors where your dogs normally look out.
Yep.
So what I want you to do, I want you to go off somewhere for about 10 minutes. I want to see what he does. Okay, now the howling has started. He is howling, and dogs will howl, you know, because seek reattachment, right? So there's a few howls. Oh my God. Oh my God. Fascinating, because they think that he goes crazy when they leave this really gives me great information that it's her. He's so attached with her, but it's almost like that wonderful relationship they do have has become so polluted because he can't settle around her. Michelle said that he never sleeps when she's there because he just needs all that toy thrown, that ball thrown for him all the time. She's gone. He's sleeping. I think she's going to be shocked when she sees this. I'm shocked. The only time that I actually saw him settle and put his head down was when you left.
No. Oh, that makes me sad.
See, I'm quite confused because we're in the car and we hear him. So, of course, we've been assuming that that's constant.
You know, I deal with a lot of dogs that have severe separation issues, that their people go out and they're pacing and they can't settle and they're barking and they're howling and they're chewing and they're destructive.
But he's not like that at all.
He has a little bit of like a little whimper, a little howl, and okay. What worries me is that when you're here, he cannot stop.
No.
And what do you think about all of this playing that's continuing now? I mean, I can absolutely see it because we're having this chat and yet he's not leaving you alone.
No. Well, I think it's attention-seeking.
You started playing a game with him, great, but now for him, this is almost like compulsive behaviour.
Yeah.
He cannot stop it. Do we sometimes cause our own dog's behaviour? Yes, we do. We reinforce behaviour we like, and then we sort of inadvertently reinforce behaviour we don't want. He was needing, and you were feeding that need and needing, and it was so unhealthy. When he's playing ball, he's in a state of chronic stress.
Okay.
Yeah, because he cannot settle, and I think he is stuck.
That's quite shocking. I can't believe
I know, I feel bad.
We've been hurting him, really.
I love my dogs. My dogs are like my children. And I just want to make them happy. And I've been making him very sad. That's, yeah, not a good feeling.
I'm going to be changing your behaviour.
Yeah.
And I'm also going to be changing his behaviour. You built us quite a habit. And it's going to be hard.
We both adore our dogs. They're our family.
I think that we've been hurting him, really.
Yeah.
Rather than helping him,
upsetting.
it's really upsetting and quite a shock, really, yeah.
It's not just Bertie that needs to, have training. It's me too.
No time to rest, Michelle. Victoria's not done training you yet. Can she learn how to resist throwing Bertie's toy and help him keep calm when she's home?
We now know that he can relax when you're not here. But I want to teach him how to relax when you are here. You know, I told you he's stuck in this behaviour, as you are stuck too. We're going to do something which I think might be quite hard. So, twice a day, for about 30 minutes, you're going to put your feet up and you're going to read. That's it.
Just ignore him.
Let's see what Bertie does.
The hope is that Bertie will learn to mirror Michelle's behaviour when she's relaxing, helping him to calm down and stop craving constant attention. That is, if Michelle can do it.
How hard is this for you now, not to throw that darn toy?
Oh, it's just instant natural reaction now to pick that up and throw it for him.
Yeah.
Seems like Bertie's finding it as difficult to relax with the toy around as Michelle is.
We are changing 5 years of habit, very deeply ingrained habit. It's tough.
Yeah.
Let's say you've had your 30 minutes, right, with the toy being out. Now you're going to say, OK, all good, you can put it away and see what he's like when you're reading without the toy.
All gone now. It's all gone.
Just keep reading, please.
Oh.
Wow. When that toy is not here, he's looking around and he's listening to the birds. Great enrichment.
Yeah.
It's just calm time.
And he's never had that.
I think just from doing this exercise, that will be much better for him.
This just has never happened. I never thought that he could relax that way. This is so lovely to see him like this.
Because we have got rid of the darn toy.
Yeah.
Do you see how important it is to do less?
Now you've told me, I can see.
Well done, Bertie.
Thanks for watching. If you love It's Me or the Dog and want more dog training tips and tricks, visit my official site, positively.com. And if you're interested in learning more about becoming a dog trainer, check out the Victoria Stilwell Academy. Links to both sites are in the description. I'll see you online.